All right, Sports Inquirer here with Keith Schunzel, head coach of Kennesaw State volleyball. Team is on a 12-match winning streak. We talked earlier in the year about the struggles you had in non-conference play, and now that you've entered conference play, you just continued the strong form. What have been some of the differences of the team just over the past 2-3 weeks with these sets of matches?
Yeah, the struggle, quote unquote, non-conference, I think it kind of played out like we had hoped. Certainly not with the win-loss record, but playing the level of opponents that we did. We got a lot tougher. We got a lot more careful with the ball and with our touches, and you can't be so nonchalant and so careless with the ball against really good teams. And so we learned through a lot of that how we need to play and the level that we needed to play to win matches. And as we've gotten into conference here, we've gotten on a run. We're playing really clean volleyball, really aggressive volleyball with very few errors at the same time. So I like where we're at.
Last match at home against NJIT, you held them at 10% hitting, and right now in conference, you're right there with leading in digs and defensive efficiency. And Kat Morton's been a leader in that. Discuss how she's performed this year and just your defensive effort that you've had from the team in conference play.
Sure, I think it's a couple things. Certainly Kat is playing fantastic, best volleyball of her career. She's a rock back there. She is our most consistent passer. She's leading the conference in digs. She's one of the country leader in digs. So certainly that helps your defensive numbers and all that stuff. I think the other thing that's helped our defense is we're actually killing it more now. So we're putting less stress on our defense, whereas before we had to dig 3, 4, 5 times in each rally before we killed the ball. Now maybe we have 1 dig and then we transition kill it, or maybe 2 digs and then we transition kill it. So as our offense has gotten a lot better, our defense has had less stress on it, and that's made our defense even better.
And then in that match, you hit over 34%, and Liesl, she stepped in, had 11 kills. Discuss her evolution and development from a freshman that you saw flashes from, just of some really strong play, to now this past few weeks. I mean, she's been getting you double-digit kills in matches and is second in the conference in offensive efficiency. Yeah,
Liesl's got a quiet way of going about things. People aren't really talking about her right now, and she's having a heck of a year. She's over 300. She's, I think, third on our team in kills. I mean, she's putting up some big-time numbers, and she's doing it in every match. She's getting more and more aggressive, and she's getting stronger, and she's getting more vocal, and her, like you said, her evolution has been really fun to watch. She came in as a very quiet, not extremely strong physically or mentally freshman, and literally every week, every game, every practice, she just gets stronger in both those areas. And I'm really, really proud of her and what she's doing this year.
Is that just the evolution? Do you see that? Is that the biggest transition from a player between freshman and sophomore year than maybe any other year that they have collegiately? Have you just noticed that over time?
I think the first spring really helps these guys because we get them every day. Our strength and conditioning coach gets them every day. And so we can really train and work on things and get them stronger physically and mentally. And I think the other thing about sophomores compared to freshmen is they know what to expect. They know what gyms look like. They know what it feels like to play from August to December, whereas in high school they play from August to the end of October. They just know how this college thing is, and it can become a real grind. So I think sophomore year they start to figure it out, and she's made some great strides in a lot of areas of the game.
Now you have Lipscomb coming up. It was a 5-set match last time you played them in Nashville. You earned a victory. They have some strong performers. Maddie Phillips is a really strong hitter. Taylor Radich, strong with the aces. I think they lead the conference in aces. This matchup, what are some things you're going to look to exploit and try to take advantage of?
Well, the tough thing about Lipscomb is they kill the ball at such a high rate. And so a lot of times you have to kill it with them if you don't get some points some other ways. How we've had a little bit of success in the past against them is we've blocked more balls than they have. We've typically served and has a few more aces. They typically get all their points on kills, or a vast majority of their points on kills. So teams that can kill the ball with them at the same rate as them and about the same level of kills, and then also get some points in some other areas, force them into some errors, get some blocks, get some service aces. Those are the teams that have success against these guys.
And so when you're facing a team that serves well, just what challenges does that present you on the defensive front because they're top in the conference in aces?
Sure, well, specifically for them, they have 3 kids hitting a jump topspin serve, which is a little different. You see a lot of jump floaters or standing floaters. They have a lefty, their right side race that's hitting a really nice jump top spin, that tails, and they have their left sides are both hitting a jump top spin. So they're bringing a couple different serves that our players aren't typically used to. Now we train that the week of their match, obviously, so that we're prepared for it. But they're a really good serving team. You better bring your passing game. They serve the ball very, very well.